Well, our kids' school backpacks, they're not getting a whole lot of use right now. And parents and kids, we are finding ourselves under each other's feet on occasion. So I have a solution to both of those things. Hi, everyone. This is Michelle, and I am here to share with you how to put together an adventure backpack. Take that school backpack, fill it with all kinds of fun things so they are ready to go outside, have an adventure, and explore. So I'm going to share with you some ideas of what to put in that backpack. You, of course, can add to that list. And we're going to start with a good old nature press, a small little portable one. You can make these yourself very easily with a couple of pieces of wood and have some cardboard and paper sandwiched in between. It's cinched shut with a bungee cord or maybe some rubber bands. But that way they'll observe the different plants and things that they find outside, maybe save a few petals or leaves and then dry them, and they can use them in some future art projects. You also want to have maybe a little multi-purpose tool in there so they can clip some things, whatever is age appropriate. And then we like to have some sort of an observation jar for if we find any little insects and things outside. And I just use a kitchen jar, and you could use a jelly jar. And I put some window screen in the lid, of course, and then they can put whatever they find in there and observe with a magnifying glass is also a good idea to put in there. A little compass. They can kind of get more up close and personal with the things that they find outside. And then remember those bubble wands that we showed you how to make? Well, you can also turn those into some little miniature dip nets. So if you live by a body of water or a creek, they can kind of scoop and see what they find in the water. And I just used some of these little mesh bags that you use for delicate things to throw in the laundry, and it worked great. You can also create some little sifters. It's fun to, when they're digging in the dirt or the garden, they can sift out things and sort sizes and whatever they find in there. You could use a kitchen sifter or make your own with these small little wooden picture frames that I've just put some window screen on the back side. Put some things to dig with, maybe an old kitchen spoon or a small little garden tool. And then you, of course, want to have that place where they can collect any treasures that they find along the way. So some little tins or little drawstring bags work nicely. It's also nice to have something in there so they can draw or paint the things that they are seeing when they're outside. And so a little sketchbook, maybe some watercolors, and then also a little bug spray is not a bad idea. Maybe a little flashlight so they can kind of look into maybe some dark places, a larger butterfly net, maybe a blanket. But again, these are just some good suggestions to get you started. We, of course, would love to see what you're putting in your adventure backpack, but kids are outside, we're out from under each other's feet. Problem solved.